Alrighty, so I'm just going to make a quick video. I'm actually going to be playing Ghouls and Ghosts for the Sega Genesis. This was actually the first game that I played. And of course my controller isn't working, so let me go ahead and fix that, because for whatever reason it just doesn't want to work for now. Well, there we go. So this is actually the first game I ever played. I was three years old at the time, playing it at my uncle's house. He had a Sega Genesis. We were there for like an early Thanksgiving thing. And then eventually, for Christmas that year, and my birthday, because they're both 2 days apart from each other, we ended up getting the NES Entertainment System, the top loader one, and then the Sega Genesis. Ghouls and Ghosts was one of the games we got with it, and then for the Nintendo, my mom picked out the two games that ended up defining what type of games I liked, all because, and I quote, she said, they were gold, they looked different. And if you know what a gold cartridge is, then you know it was the first two Legend of Zelda games that she got for me, along with Mario and Duck Hunt, because that came with the NES. So those were my first four games that I owned and played. As I got older, me and my mom used to compete for high scores in the Ghouls and Ghosts. I am going to play it on professional, just because it's just a little bit more challenging on professional mode. But enough rattling. Sorry for the long intro. We're going to play the game. I'm going to kind of show some tips and tricks and stuff, things that I've learned. For example, pretty much where all chests are. Oh, well. If you time your jumps, you can actually jump over them. Now, since I did get hit, the next chest will also be a magician, I believe. It's been a long time since I played this game, but it's still one of my favorite games. The fact that you can aim up and down is just fantastic. They improved so much from the base Ghosts and Goblins game from the NES and arcades. Oh god, no. Oh, that's the two worst frickin' weapons in the game. Like, you would think the little water, is what me and Mom would call it, would be the worst one, but nope. It's not. I promise. The axe isn't as bad, but my god, it's terrible. Because it only goes in an arch. So if you jump, oh, I was gonna say if you jump there, you'll make a chest appear, but you gotta jump kind of far. There we go. Alright. So this is the first half of stage 1 completed. Once you cross here, the bridge breaks conveniently after you cross it, because why wouldn't they want to make it break while you're crossing it? Build up some tension, you know? Now I'm going to try not to get hit, because I want to get A, the magic armor, and B, I want to get some chance to have different weapons. Of course, if you've watched Angry Video Game Nerd, then you know that the weapon you really want to try and get is the dagger slash the knife. As he would say, get the knife, get the knife, get the knife. Do not get the sword. Oh, I'm going to get the sword because I had to dodge that. Well, you win some, you lose some. Ooh, that was very close. Alright, the disc is fine. Much better than the frickin' sword, that's for sure. Now I am going to stick here and the little pig guy isn't there, and build up a high score. You don't have to do this. I'm really doing this because it will make sense in further stages. Also, trying to get extra lives is convenient, because you just never know when this game decides it wants to throw some bullcrap at you. Such as making me jump away from one of these little tentacle things. but also jumping just conveniently into one of the worst weapons in the game. Its power attack is pretty decent though, so I won't lie about that. Alright, I'm gonna go now. There's the piggy. Ooh, he almost glitched right into me. Alright, so now we're gonna go fight the boss. When I was a kid, 3 and 4 years old, this was the furthest I ever got. I, for whatever reason, could never beat this guy. And we weren't playing on professional as kids. I was just like, how do you beat him? Just wasn't as skilled then, you know. But there we go. So that's stage 1 complete. We're on the stage 2. RNG. This level is just RNG. If you get lucky, you can escape here without any problem at all. Oh, well. And that was my bad because I didn't destroy the chest properly. So you can actually destroy the chest to where your next 2 shots will hit the magician, which then causes you to destroy it. That jump right there over that blue thing, if you get unlucky and you jump right when a that's the water, I don't want that. And you jump right when one of those bouncing turtles comes, you're going to get hit. Now this little area has falling platforms. Woo! Some of them are noticeable, some of them are not. Like right here, you can tell the 2 ends of this are going to be falling platforms. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Oh my gosh. Alright. Come on, character. Alright. So don't jump on that edge there. That also is a... Nope. Do not want the sword. Now, if you get lucky and this lands on this enemy here, the tiny devil or whatever the heck his name is called, then you can kill him pretty easily. Alright, so there's a chest here. To get it, you have to fall on that platform that's going to go down and then jump. So like that. One time I found that on an accident because I forgot to jump and oh gosh. And I like, you know, out of pure panic just jumped, kept going and realized it worked, and then realized that it made a chest spawn right behind me. Yep. So, well, that was just some bad luck. A little bit on me for not ducking. I saw it coming. So these flying fire enemies can be really annoying. Their RNG is just as bad. Alright, so I know that that chest is going to be a magician. I don't want to worry about fighting it. Jump up here so you can get that. This will be magic armor now that I haven't taken damage. You see how there's not as many of them flying around at me now? That's because I died. Nope. Ah! This is like one of the levels where you don't want to stay in one spot for too long because these things will come at you. Nope. Still haven't gotten the dagger, so Angry Video Game Nerd would be very disappointed in me. But they're just not spawning. Great. So this boss is actually pretty easy. I meant to aim up there. I think you can kill him pretty fast with the dagger, honestly, because it just shoots so much more. So we got our first auto scroll level. You know, this is. So I like to jump back and forth to do this because this will also make the chest spawn further And there's the dagger. All is right with the world. Alright, so I have to be careful not to get that. Now, in the second playthrough, spoiler alert, if you've never played this game, it makes you play through the game twice. So if you do what they call practice mode, then the second playthrough is the difficulty of professional. So this is basically, when you choose professional, you just play the second playthrough style twice. Enemies are a little bit more difficult. The chest layout's a little bit different, so you know. So if you jump there, you can get that chest, which is a magician, of course. This is a tricky area because you got to be careful with the RNG of these guys. So that's a javelin. Thankfully, it spawns high in the air, so you don't have to. But a different weapon, you might have to duck. And then here, you just want to fall off. Now, you can jump through that guy right there, between the further back. I believe there's even one where you can jump over the top and make it over. I'm sure there's plenty of cool speedrun strats that I definitely can't do. Alright, I got him in first cycle. That's always a bonus, so that way he doesn't start spinning around where he's invincible. Jump into him to open a chest. Now, I really don't want that item, but it's actually a pretty good item for this level. And so I'm going to keep it. If I happen to get the dagger again, that's actually what I'll want. I definitely don't want that, that's for sure. Alright, well the disc is going to have to be what I get now. So the disc is actually, for the boss, the disc is probably the worst. Would you? Thank you. Worst items you can get. There it is. Again, your score dictates how many enemies pop up. Oh, I think that's gonna make me... Ooh, the water, yes. So I got very lucky. So this will be a magician. Always duck when you fight the hands. So that's gonna be a magician as well because I have damage. Jump and throw. If you jump far enough, you actually can hit him before he hits you. And since I was naked, I got killed. So now I'm gonna get magic armor here. That creature is gonna die. If I can get the dagger back, there we go. Because the water actually is really good for the boss. It's one of the best weapons for this particular boss. But you can actually do it just fine with the dagger. And you don't really want to go into the next stage, which is the castle, with the water. Alright. I'm not going to worry about opening that. Well, I opened it. I just wasn't going to worry about opening it before it started jumping. Now, I believe you can, like, jump to the left with one of these. and make it down here without having to go through all of that. So you got to kill these little blobs, and you can do it here, and you can also kill the other one, which I've already done now. And then the middle one's the only one you have to worry about jumping up into the air. As obviously jumping up into the air means you can get hit by the worms. Come on, there we go. Then just come here. And then once I get this last one, we'll be good. If these enemies would stop spawning to where my dagger... There we go. There we go. Alright. Not too bad. I'm out of practice. I've known to play a lot better before, but being able to start with the dagger is just excellent here. You can take out a lot of these enemies, specifically these fuckers. Jump, jump. Oh, I did it too slow because I was explaining. Alright, so what you want to do is jump. Go ahead and take care of you. Come on, you punk. Get down here. Or you can just go across the screen. That works too. Now I'm going to be a little bit ballsy and, well, that didn't pay off. So sometimes when you jump at them, they fall back to the same ground position. And if they do, you can get 2 jump attacks in. And then you just got to aim up. And then they'll be basically taken care of. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Shouldn't have done that. Okay. Come on. Gosh, I think he just like half glitched. Okay, there he is. Come on, game. I don't need you to glitch on me. All right. Alright, so that's why keeping your armor is convenient. Okay, the disc, I mean the dagger is still just the best overall weapon. I don't care what anyone says. That's just is my strong opinion that it's the best weapon. The disc has usefulness, I will not lie. Now, it's a habit for me to open all chests because I don't know why, I just have to do it. Even though I know it's going to be a magician. Just like I know that chest is going to be a item. So you want to get underneath that one. Off-screens this one and makes him less likely to shoot a fireball at you off-screen. Plus, since you're closer, you'll do more damage to the first head. If you time your jumps, you can get all 3 daggers to hit the enemy, which is actually... Oh man, that was close. I'm surprised I survived that. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Ooh. Alright, so this should be a magician. So if I don't lose my armor, this will be a... Gosh, dang it. I was going to say it would be a... that... Oop. Would have been magic armor. Alright, so I'm going to have to fight the bee with no armor. That's fine. Because if I would have gotten the magic armor, it would have made this a little bit easier. Oh, that's not good. Yep, I saw that coming. Because you could do the doppelganger magic, and then you just F them up. It doesn't matter if you get hit, you'll kill them. I have no idea how many of those hits actually hit. So he won't hit you here, thankfully. There we go. Alright, so that's the first act, I guess you could call it. If you're wondering why I keep looking over to the left, that's my other monitor. And I'm just making sure everything seems to be working fine. So, because obviously the camera's here. Hi guys. But anywho, so now we're going to go through the second time. Now, this time when you have magic armor, every single chest you open will be the magic power that she just told you to make sure you go grab. Now, what that means is I'm going to avoid grabbing the magic power because I don't want it. I only want that when I get to the castle, and realistically, only until the second half of the castle, so right when you start climbing the ladder. So after you kill the, like, 3 or 4 tiny devils, or little devils, or whatever the game calls them. So, like, this chest will be the magic. And by the way, that means if you want any other weapon, the only way to get it is through an enemy drop or item drop. There will be no way to get an item from a chest. While you have the magic armor, every single chest is going to be the magic powder. Now, the magic power is a good weapon as long as you have the magic armor, because if you don't have the magic armor, then it's just it's almost as useless as the sword. Its range is significantly reduced. It doesn't really have power. It doesn't block projectiles like it does when you have magic armor. So it's just a pure agonizing pain, and you'll be wishing you had a different weapon. But luckily, I haven't gotten hit yet, and because I have the dagger, I'm basically, for the most part, invincible. Now, if I wanted to really be arrogant, I would say I'm not going to die the rest of this game. But who knows? Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I'm leaning towards the I won't have another death in this. If I do, it will either I will say it will be some bullcrap. Alright, so now we're going to fight the boss again. Dude, the after image is just bonkers. You know, shadow clone jutsu, after image technique, whatever you want to call it. With the dagger, it's one of the most OP abilities in the game. Oh, here we go. Nope. Nope. Hey. Ah, you son of a... See, the RNG of how the turtles bounce when you get to that little stub. If you're wondering why I duck, It's just on the off chance that so obviously your hitbox shrinks a little bit, and the way they sometimes angles, it can come in handy to be ducking. Alright, remember how I said I wasn't gonna die? Well, I lied. That's saddening. I don't think I've gotten a game over on this game in like a long time. No! Okay. Come here. Thank you. Give me my magic power. Armor, I meant. Okay. I used to be able to just do this without... Let's see. Why couldn't I do that the first time? Would have been nice. After I was like, I'm not going to die. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, got lucky on that one. Now, like I said, the reason why I still care about score, as you saw, I got a game over, and I was actually pretty close to getting another, one up, which would have been clutch. But now I'm not worried about it because I have my lives back from dying. See, killing much faster with the dagger than the disc that I had last time. Alright. Now, on your second playthrough, if you haven't gotten a game over, you're guaranteed to get a one-up man on this stage right before it starts to transition to the auto-scroller going to the right. You would have actually gotten it right around here. Ooh. No, goddess, I don't want you. Yet. Alright, so now we're gonna fight Cloud Boy again. Don't think I did as well that time against them, but it is what it is. Now this is a level where you just don't want the magic. You just don't want it. It's the worst item for this particular level. You will hate yourself if you get it. I promise. Just accept it. Oh, well. I'll say that should be armor. Damn it. Son of a horse. Okay, so now if I get the magic power armor, I'm going to have to get the magic power. Because if I don't, then I'm just going to never get a different weapon. Oh, thank God I got the dagger back. Alright, so I actually should be able to get the magic armor again. Alright, so you do that so that way you don't get hit by the thing. If you're good, you can do that. Yep. Alright, so as long as I don't get hit, then this will be magic armor, which is perfect, because that means the second chest in the castle, as long as I don't get hit, will be the magic power, which is what we want. Alrighty. Let's see if I get a little bit luckier this time. Alright, so I'm getting a little bit luckier. There we go. Sorry, I was a little quiet there. I was just kind of focusing on the game. Alright, so castle. Now I can still lose here. I really just need to... There we go. Alright, now that I've made it to this, I am going to get this item. So if I hit these little creatures, the devils, as you saw there, wrecked them. Alright, so now chests that would normally have just the goddess power will now have... Oh, for crying out loud. The only good thing about the sword is it does at least do some damage. That's like the only positive. Alright, so I'm gonna have to survive another chest. Because the sword dropped right where I needed to climb up the ladder. But thankfully I haven't gotten hit yet. Alright. Come on. Thank you. Oh, you... I am just fumbling. Now, if this is a weapon, I might still be able... Yeah, it's a weapon. So you can see the difference in the range on this. And the speed. So this should be a armor, this will be a magician, and then this chest, if I don't get hit, will be a magic armor. Alright. Okay, I made it. That's all I care about. Oh, mistake. Ah, he moved to the frickin' side. Now, if you have the disc, you can actually... shoot over that if you stand right there. Like, if you have the disc, you can actually sit right here and shoot your disc over the top of that. Alrighty. Now let's go fight the big baddie himself. Alrighty. I got stomped on. Well, that sucks. So now I don't have magic armor. If you're lucky enough, actually, and you get hit onto his knee, like that, and or if you can jump on it, because technically I jumped on it, you can just wreck him. He's not that hard. It's just if you're unlucky to not get hit up there, then, well, as you saw, I died a couple of times. Although one of them I think was a little bit of bull crap. I got stomped on when I swear I was underneath his foot, but I'm sure I was. So yeah, that's Ghouls and Ghosts. Well, it was one of my favorite games growing up as a kid. First game I ever played. Now if you remember from the beginning of the video, I got Sega Genesis and an NES for Birthmas, because my birthday and Christmas are so close. But I ended up playing Zelda more than this game as a kid. That's probably due to that I couldn't get very far in this game until I think I started getting better at this when I was like 5 or 6, to where I could progressively get to the castle stage pretty regularly, which to me was like a triumphant. Plus, it's something I can look back on and have memories with my mom playing this game, which is really cool. But yep, so this is the ending. Pretty much gives you like an overview of what had happened in the story and why saving the princess was important. But yeah, this was fun. So I'm gonna try and see about doing more videos, just of random games that I have, because you know it's fun. I do like how he has the magic power, but you know I didn't have it at the end of the game, but it's just one of those little cutscene things. But yeah. And some of the hitboxes in this are hilarious, because clearly this would have hit him, like right there. Like, the thing went right down onto him. Come on, game. There's one where I think it's this one, he like runs into it, and it clearly would have hit him. Like, that's a hit. You're getting hit. Come on now. Like how it goes back to stage 1 after you were just in stage 3. Actually, so my other favorite Ghouls and Ghosts game is Super Ghouls and Ghosts, and there's a chance I might play that on here as well. I am definitely not as good at that game as I am with the Sega Genesis game. There's also another Sega Genesis game that I absolutely love playing, called Valis 3. I know they did like a Valis collection on the Switch. Actually, I think they've done 2 of them. Because I didn't even know they made any more after that. But I loved that game. It was hit. You got hit twice there. But it's just a fun game. I just like the combat, side-scrolling platforming, magic. Also, I'm a big anime nerd, so the fact that like the characters were anime-inspired was kind of cool. Plus, using a javelin against the final boss when the game literally won't allow you to do that. I'm sure there's a way to like hack into the game to where it would let you go in there with whatever item. But yeah. So this was me playing Ghouls and Ghosts. I hope that y'all enjoyed it, and y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, or night, depending on when you're watching this. Until the next time, have a good day. See ya. Oh no, a game over, but I beat the game. No. Just kidding. Anyway, have a good one.